And how do I post 10 times more on Reddit using lazy models, and what do I do to combat that? So this is quite a big one because I know a lot of people are going through it where their models don't produce a lot of content. One of the most annoying things was, like, for me, if I was a model, I would just produce all the content, let my agency do what they need to do, make the money, and continue the cycle. But a lot of models basically become lazy when they start seeing even like 10 grand a month, which is, I just think, is insane. But they start saying, oh yeah, I make 10 grand a month. I'm all good. I'm all Gucci. I'll just chill out. Or that's just how a lot of these models think. And as you can see, there are different levels. And anything in life, there are different levels where people work hard, and some people get it easy and then go work hard and don't get to where they should do. That is just life. So how do you combat that? Firstly, there's some avenues you can do to stop models from becoming lazy. One of them is definitely don't put them on a salary, because for me personally, if you put them on a salary, they just know they're getting that money. They're not going to be happy with it, and they're probably going to just think, okay, fuck it, I'll just get my money, and they can do what they want with my content I give them. If you keep them on like a non-base and more of a commission work, they know they have to work to get the money they want. So that's one thing I would do to make sure that you combat them from being lazy, and also have conversations with them. Speak to them daily, understand what's going on, look at their content, and give them a overview and feedback ASAP as soon as they give the content. What is spoofing? Now, going into this, if they don't give you a content and they only give you a little bit of content, spoofing is a way of changing the code that the pictures or videos are based upon. It's quite nerdy. It's harder. It's easier than you think, and there are ways around doing it. Spoofing is a way of, in a sense, I think basically it's a way of reusing a picture multiple times in a subreddit. And at the end of the day, it's a practice where you are basically disguising the identity of information. At the end of the day, you manipulate the information, and you can do this by multiple different ways. Now, if you want something professionally done in terms of spoofing, you can actually do stuff like, there's Telegram spoofing and Telegram bots that can actually spoof the accounts and not accounts, sorry, spoof the content. And basically, with the content that is provided, once you get it back, you can post it multiple times. I would be very careful even with this, because if you have a moderator that's not a bot, they will see obviously that you're posting multiple times a day from different accounts using the same content, and you just get automatically banned. And that ban is going to be a serious ban because it'll be banning your face. So you have to be very careful of that. However, I would then use the spoofer potentially on an account that's not moderated, or one of those lower subreddits, as most of the time they don't have bots, or they don't care enough to really cause any havoc to your face or account. But always run with caution. A way of doing spoofing without needing the bots, and if you do want the bots, and which is more professional and more like intent, in a sense, a better way of doing it. If you do want to use it, hit me up in my Telegram, or just like it, and I can post up a couple of bots on there. I think there's like an OFM bot or something like that that I can show you that does it for you. Majority of the time, you can have to look on the internet or use Telegram, but if you don't have it, just let me know and I'll send it through. Any other ways of doing it? To be honest, you can use Canva, and Canva, you can just basically edit the picture or get a VA to do it for you. In a sense, when you do all of this, it will change the code once you have like a new picture or new color. If you slightly edit the image, and you'll basically be spoofing it in that way. Always be careful when you do this, and at the end of the day, move with caution. Once that's all done, you can post on your spam accounts multiple times in a subreddit, making sure that really you don't really do it on your main account, but you do it on your spam accounts. I hope that helps you. And if you have any other questions, hit me up on my Telegram below. Cheers.